All right, guys, today is September 29th, and we had a pretty good move this morning. MSS this morning was up almost 300%. I saw it the second that it jumped onto the scanners over on Day Trade Dashboard over at Warrior Trading. As you guys can see, the stock now has had a huge pullback. This one's done. Stay away. Maybe tomorrow we'll see if it hits the continuation scanners and we're able to maybe make a move on it. That'd be nice. But today, this is the only stock we traded. We took two trades on it and 100% accuracy. And we made just about $50.50. Now, I have a confession. I fucked up last week. Bad. Okay. Last week was my first week using Webull for day trading after migrating over from E-Trade. I started off, you know what? I'm just going to jump over to calendar view. Now, like always, guys, I try to be as honest with you guys and upfront as possible. This is just data from Webull. This does not show the E-Trade stuff. This was the first day of me trading on Webull here. I kind of fucked up pretty bad on Thursday. $211.50 in the red. Isn't it amazing that I had 51.50 and 51.50, but I had 10 trades this day and only 2 trades today. I screwed up on this day here. It was just an emotional wreck. The emotional trader is real. Look at this. I got $154 loss. Why am I? Was that pre-market too? 8:40 a.m. Yeah. Why? Like why would I ever stay in a stock when I'm down that bad? Like looking at it in hindsight, it's like, well, no shit. Like why would I ever do that? But in the moment, you're just like, it's gonna bottom out here. It's gonna bottom out. It's gonna bottom out. It's gonna reverse. There's a double bottom. Oh, false breakout. Just totally like this is how you blow accounts right here. This is how you ruin days of your life by staying in things like that. And like the main reason I went over to Webull is so that I could start using limit orders on hotkeys with automatic stop losses. But of course, I didn't realize that pre-market you can't use stop losses. You have to like set them as a separate order or something. You can't like on Webull you can set a hotkey that's like buy limit at bid or at ask with and then as part of that hotkey it also creates a stop loss of whatever you want, 1%, 2%, or you could just switch over to a dollar amount. So if you're like, okay, on any trade I ever do, I'm not willing to lose any more than $15. You just switch over to the dollar sign, put in $15, voila. If that stock ever drops and you're down $15, it will sell out of your position. But of course, it doesn't do that pre-market, and I didn't know that. So I just didn't know that when I started using the platform. But I believe you can still set it as another order, but it's just that's another thing to learn how to do. And as we just the 11th this month back here was when we passed 1 month of day trading. So like we're figuring things out, and like if I switch over to actually I'll add in my E-Trade account here as well. This is what's just kind of crazy. Like, okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 red days, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 green days. 11 green days, 6 red days. I mean that's really good. That's almost two-thirds of the time I'm running a green day. But look at these red day losses: 109, 346, 392, 211. And then my green days are 23, 29, 45, 38. Because like I know like when I'm up $20 to $50, $75, I'm like, oop, got my little money for the day. I'm out. Don't want to risk losing it. But when you're on the downturn like I was on these days, it just doesn't. Your mind is like I said, oh, it's gonna bottom out here, it's gonna bottom out here. It just doesn't do it, and it's stressful, and And that's why I named this channel the Emotional Trader, because I'm probably the one of the most emotional traders I know, and emotional traders should not be day trading. And I'm trying to prove to myself, which I probably shouldn't, that I can learn this. I can train my mind to do better, to execute on the plan, the three trade plan that I've been talking to you guys about almost every day that I fill out on this chart here. Like on my first three trades of the day, generally speaking, I get 2 of 3 green, sometimes 3 of 3, occasionally the 1 out of 3. But generally speaking, when I averaged it out over 30 days of trading, I was 2.25 trades were green out of 3. So over 2 out of 3 trades are green. So it's like, I know I can do this. I know I can do it. I gotta control these losses, and I'm hoping that I can continue to improve it, because taking these losses like this are just, it's so painful, and like my mental health struggles so much on days. Like when I have a $26 loss, I'm usually pretty good at just being like, it's okay, not the day for me, you know. But let me just remove the E-Trade one for now, just so we can keep looking at this. I don't know why I keep doing that. So, just trying to, since I've started trading, I've had a lot of green days. Like you guys saw, more green than red. But I have never had a profitable week because my red days are so bad. It makes, it just, it takes away any chance of me having a green week. So this week, what I'm going to do is I am going to try so hard. I'm going to try so hard to stick to the 3 trades a day. Boom, boom, boom. Pre-market, after, or, pre-market, during market hours, whatever it is. But I'm choosing A quality setups like I did today. The stock MSS that we traded this morning, there were 2 private placement news alerts that came out today. Sorry, just getting distracted. 2 private placements happened today, and they did crazy. They did so good, it's wild. And those were A plus quality setups. I waited for the right time. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I took this screenshot, and I put in my entries and exits for the day. Green is entries, red is exit. So I am not a person that holds on. I hold on to my losers a very long time, and I don't hold on to my winning trades long enough. Like the amount of money I could have made if I just held it. Obviously, like I bought in here, it was like right at $3, and our last trade of the day was at, what is that? It was like $4.52, I believe. So, like, yeah, obviously I could have made $2 a share or something like that. But that's not my trading style. I like to take my profits, and I like to sell at the pullbacks and then wait for the candles to make a new high on this hyper scalping strategy. So you can just see, I had bought in when this candle had broken these 2 red candles here, and then I rode it up until it started to pull back a bit. Same thing here. Once it broke a new high, bought in. Once it pulled back, sold out, and then at this point was like, hey, I'm up $50. No sense in giving it back. And it did one more pullback. Generally, from what I have seen, you typically get these 2 to 3 runs, and then it's it. And then, as you guys can see, later into the day, not into the day, but I mean, this wasn't even that, 8:45. Still pre-market. It had another couple run-ups here, but generally, you get these like 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. But you really gotta, the confirmation is when it makes this second jump. The first one is like, if you buy in here, I find I have tried this when I see something hit the scanner and it's going up like crazy like that. I've tried buying in immediately thinking, okay, well, maybe this is the next stock, and it just doesn't work out great. Nice little trades today, $50 in profit. My goal is to be $25 or more in profit a day, but I try not to push it once I get over $25. And I wonder, did I make $25 on my first trade? Let me just switch to today to make this easier to look at trades. Yeah, I made $30 on my first trade this morning. But it was just the momentum was going like crazy, so I stuck in it a little bit longer. Look at this, 18 seconds, 8 seconds. I mean, this 26 seconds of trading. But anyways, so my plan for this week: stick with the 3 trades. Try to find only A plus quality setups. Do my 3 trades, whether they're all green or all red, and be done for the day. I, didn't do a 3rd trade here today just because I felt good about where I was at. According to my strategy, I should have taken another one, and had I have taken this last, this last leg up here, we maybe could have grabbed a little more profit, but it also could have very well gone the other way, and I could have given it all back. So that's the plan. 3 trades. A plus quality setup. So try to kind of just like regain some confidence in the strategy. The strategy works. As we see, if we add this in here, I do, plenty of green days, not a lot of red days, but the red days are massive. So I really gotta control those. If I can control those, I'd be doing pretty good right now. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another trade review. That's it. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next trade review tomorrow morning, probably around the same time. Love you guys. Peace.